Entertainment is a home of real stories and raw talents. Skyline Entertainment is a home of real stories and raw talents. Skyline Entertainment is a home of real stories and raw talents. Skyline Entertainment is a home of real stories and raw talents. So I put myself in rush, and I'm wasting no time, and I'm wasting no time, and I'm wasting no time, and I'm wasting no time.
Hi everyone, welcome to the edition 007 of Skyline Entertainment, the home of real stories and raw talent. I remain your host, Rosetta H. Freeman, but like to be called Most Lovely Freeman. For today's podcast, we bring you a deep conversation with one of Liberia's funnest and most consistent hit maker. A man whose voice and versatility have carried Liberian music across all borders and stages worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to introduce to you the one and only credible CIC.
First of all, let me say it's a pleasure being here. Me Brigade I enjoy being here. First, like I said, I like the setup of the studio. It's amazing space, the comfort. You breathe too much, you won't sleep. Yeah, but congrats to you guys for all of the hard work you guys have been doing, and yeah, it's great to be here.
So CIC, welcome to Skyline Entertainment. It's really an opportunity to have you to be present here today. How are you feeling?
I feel amazing. God minded me small, We keep pushing, we keep trying to change the narrative of Liberian music and Liberian sound as a whole. And gradually, where we are headed, we hope we get there someday. Yeah.
Okay. You are always welcome. So let's start from the beginning. Can you please tell us the beginning of your musical career, like how everything started?
I would say I was born a music child. Basically, my parents met in the choir. So when I was 4, I joined the kids choir in my church, and but my love for music grew actually when I was primarily a rapper. A lot of people don't know, but I'm actually a rapper. I wasn't a singer. I had to transition into singing. Yeah, but over the years, they have been amazing. After high school, when I entered uni, it was something that I wanted to do full time. So I had to put all out of my, resources and energy into making it possible. But big shout out to all of my fans, my team, and everybody that have supported me from day one. And I'm glad to be here.
Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. So let's move to our next question. CIC, you have just returned from your recent USA tour. How was the experience for you? And what do you think it did for your growth as an international artist?
I would say basically every artist's dream is to, tour the world, meet his fans, especially people that support his music. It was an amazing experience, big shout out to everybody in the US. It was a back-to-back movement, and I'm glad that, we could have a great time from headlining major shows to, meeting up with fans, just having conversations around it, just taking pictures, just networking with them. It was an amazing experience that, at least that's a memory I could cherish for the rest of my life, because for me it's just not about just performing the music. I always tell people it's about appreciating the people that support you. That's crucial. So it's something that I've always kept in the back of my mind, that this is something that I wanted to do, and I'm glad that I did it.
I'm actually glad to know that you had a wonderful experience. Why in the USA you had all of the support you needed, especially for Liberians that are in the USA. It's amazing to know. So you just released a brand new album. Can you tell us the inspiration behind that and what do you expect from that project?
I would say basically it's primarily around tapping into new sounds, new genre of music. You have to, as an artist, you have to have a directional pathway that you want to see your career heading in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And for me, I always felt like I needed to, have a solid catalog when I do retire at some point in time, like a discography that's gonna be, like top tier. So it's all about experimenting new sounds, just having to stick to the roots and culture, like being authentic and all of that. So basically, this was more like a album that I made for not only the fans but myself as well, because like it was a risky album because like we touched some general music that is new to Liberia, especially for the acoustic sounds. So all these things, like basically I had to look at it from a different standpoint. When you're making an album, you have to make sure that it don't lack certain components. So I'm glad that the fans could love it. I'm glad that it's doing numbers. It's over close to 20 million. I think it's over 20 million streams on all platforms. And it's number one, one couple of number ones. First Liberian album to chart from 1 to 15 on the charts. First they were releasing less than 24 hours. So all those history and those records, it shows that people love me, and I appreciate all the love that I get.
So with all the love that you receive from fans on your recent release or album, what do you expect from fans on this?
Like every artist, they do expect support, like maximum support. But for me, I don't like to. I just like to leave it as it is. I like to be comfortable first. As an artist, you have to be comfortable what you do. At times, like the fans have a way waiting, like at times like they will accept and not accept. But are you comfortable with it? That's crucial for me, because at the end of the day, like I do music and I don't just follow trend. If I'm releasing a song, that means I'm comfortable with it. Whether it do well, it don't do well, that's what it is. You really can detect that play. You understand me? It's not as if to say like you have the power over it to make it happen. As the fans that will decide, if they want to, push ahead, if they want to like it or not. Shout out to the promoters, on personality bloggers and stuff. They keep the conversation going. So for me, I just like to feel comfortable making music. Like once I feel comfortable, I'm okay with it. But I'm glad that they actually love it. I'm glad that it's actually playing, and I'm glad to everybody that throwing their support on this project. I remain forever grateful.
That's amazing to know. So we saw you release a music video capturing a lot of explicitity. What story were you trying to tell us with that raw and uncut approach?
Yeah, at the end of the day, you drop an explicit song, you gotta have an explicit video. I can go do video in the church now. And that song, the thing is, like I always say, I'm a very brave creative. I tap into spaces that other might be scared to tap into, but it comes with a job. You get lashed out, you get criticized. There are a whole lot of factors and stuff, a whole lot of mechanisms you put into place to make certain things work. So for that record, I always wanted to make a bedroom music, something that a lot of people listen to, bedroom music, and I'm glad I could do one, I know there are a lot of disappointments online, like CIC, and my thing is I like to disappoint people at a certain point in time, like. First of all, I didn't appoint you in the first place. So do not. I don't like. Yeah. So do not. I don't like. Yeah. As an artist, do not allow the fans to box you. Do not allow people to box you, you know, like, oh, he's just this artist. We know him to be this artist. At times, get out of your comfort zone, do what you want to do, you know, like, be amazing with your craft, you know, like, yeah, so I know, like, the first thing first, this was not even my first explicit music. I had a freestyle out a couple of years ago called Sexolation. That was a sex song as well. So this is like the second time. So maybe this one was more, you know, because we did the video to it. Yeah, but the same video that was criticized is just 200,000 away from 1 billion view. Yeah, so, and that's like the most viewed video on my new channel. So come to think of it, all the other videos is not even doesn't even have half the streams that music video has. So it shows that people come to the public and tell you they don't like certain things, but definitely I know when they, you know, behind the scene, when they listen in there, you know, once the light goes off, definitely I know they can be playing you, because like if they were not playing it, our streams are not going to be there. So the fact that it's there, that means that they're playing it. But like the pornography industry in the world, nobody agrees that they watch porn, but they makes the most money. So who watching the porn? The porn not watching is that. So that's the situation. People say that the song is explicit, is this, but if it was, I think the views should have been 0 by now. But it's over 600,000.
So how do you feel getting that kind of view on that kind of explicit video?
That means that they like it. Everybody has some sort of explicit, you know, side of them. Yeah, when you go in the bedroom and to go do level and you can your clothes can be on you now. You have to do so, you know, like it's normal, you know. Let's try to, you know, do away with this mindset like artists should be boxed. Like I'm a creative, like you really can box me. I'll do what I want to do. Like if you feel disappointed, so be it. But that's what it is. And I didn't tell you like I was a gospel artist. No, I'm a circular artist. I'm a creative, and like that's what I do. And if you feel offended by it, so be it.
So to be honest, I like your level of motivation that criticism can reach you, but instead you get that flow to keep doing what you think is best.
You always have to see it from a different angle. Like what you do, nobody it's never like once you decide to be an artist, you're never gonna have it easy, you know. Like especially for me, like I think I'm the most drag artist in the industry. Like every day, even if I keep mute, they'll still cost me. So now I can wake up in the morning and then somebody will blast my Oma.
So how do you feel being dragged?
First of all, there is no bad publicity. Nobody should fool you. The fact that you make the news, they increase your algorithm, the width of your algorithm. So people talking about CIC. You not talk against people maskina. So my thing is, I really don't care. If I did care, it would have had some trickle-down effect, you know, on my mindset or my peace of mind. But you're miserable, I'm not. I don't care.
So was there any point in time that you ever felt that people that were bullying you on Facebook had an effect on you?
You can bully me? Damn it. I think that's the funniest thing, right? I always tell people, like, do not waste your time. Like, first of all, I don't even know you. I don't care what you say. You understand me? I appreciate my fans for everything that they do. You know, when they come online and I tell them, like, I appreciate the support, I always make it clear to them. I like to voice my opinion, you know, my thoughts. Like, I tell it to them, like, hey, I appreciate the support you guys gave me and stuff, but to the bullies, do not waste your time. I don't care. You will continue being miserable until you die.
Wow. That's amazing to know. So that bully cannot do anything to your skin.
No, they can't.
Yeah, you just live your normal life.
Let me tell you, right? As a public figure, like, you have that authority to make them make you or break you. You understand me? It's the mindset. So if you allow them talk you into it and it gets into your head, you have given them a victory. Now they feel like they have that authority over you. You know, they can sway your decisions. They can distract you whenever they want. For me, when you bully me, I enjoy it. I feel bored when you don't do it.
So you enjoy the bullet from Facebook.
Yes, I like to wake up in the morning, like they're cussing you again. I say, oh, that's nice, that's amazing. I wish that I could send someone more data to be doing again.
Wow, that's so interesting to know. So most people still remember the tragic accident involving the late Quincy B, in which you were also present. So how has that moment changed your life and career today?
I think it did a lot. It impacted me in so many ways, and it was a horrible experience. Rest in peace to his ashes. But it's life. Things happen, mistakes happen. You have to move on. You can't be stuck in the past forever. So I've moved past it. I still remember everything that happens, but it is what it is. We can't question God. Yeah, I was in that car for a reason, but as God could have it, at least, I'm here. So I should see that as a win for my end. Like he gave me a second chance to be here. So I should make proper use of this time that I'm given. So I'm making sure I'm, giving my fans and my people more hits, more classics. So yeah, we on it.
So do you sometimes miss the Quincy B?
Of course, Quincy was like a brother, industry colleague. We weren't too close before he passed, but we had a couple of moments where just getting to know each other properly before he passed. So, at times like you go into that state where you think about things from that night, things that happened before, and you be like, oh yeah. But like I said, I'm always grateful. Like I'm grateful that I could be given a second chance to be here.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's so wonderful to know. So let's move to our next question. Your response, it gets me so inspired to the extent that. So let's talk about your love life. Are you single or open to relationship?
Hey. I got a beautiful girlfriend. Very beautiful.
Do you mind calling her name?
For security reasons, we can't disclose. Yeah, I got a very beautiful girlfriend, but for security, I know a lot of Liberian artists that will come sit down and play and lie, like, oh, they ain't get a woman. Yeah, for me, I'm getting, I'm looking for Juna. Yeah, you have to appreciate the person that's in your life, We can't always be living in that state of denial, thinking that, oh, we have to say things, to appease female fan base. And nah, I think I'm way past that. I'm way too old for that. That means saying I don't have a girlfriend, I would be, unappreciative to my beautiful queen. Like I'm saying, I love you, baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
CIC beautiful queen. Wherever you are, he's giving you a shout that he loves you.
Yeah, I love you, baby.
Thank you so much for taking care of our artists.
Yeah, no Dada will be watching it and it will be like using one stone to kill Tony Boyle. I want to help you, but I love you, baby.
Of recent, your training photo with Davido has been trending everywhere. Some say the way you greeted him is inappropriately to your brand. So what do you have to say about that? And can you please tell us the story behind the link and what our fans should be expecting a collaboration soon?
First of all, how would I place it? That's a form of respect. If you grew up in Africa, or if you grew up in an African setting, or if you were brought up properly, they will always tell you that when you meet your superiors, like your seniors, you lower your shoulder. I've done that. I have pictures of me greeting Dench, at the 2018 Liberian Music Awards. I bowed the same way. I even went lower, and I, held his feet and he tapped my back. So I have done the same for Takunje, Nasi Man, Nickel Blow. Those are my seniors. Those are industry legends. those are people that lay the foundation for what we have today. David is musically, he's a big brother. So this is somebody that have achieved like almost everything that I can dream of. So I can see the kind of man in there and stand up do what was nah, not my mate. Yeah, they said know your mate, not my own down there. Yeah, you have to be respectful. And that wasn't even my first time meeting David. I've met him a couple of times. We have been in the same space a couple of times and stuff. Like we have had personal conversations, and I would say how people saw it, that's on you. How I decided to greet him, that's how we greet him. I really don't care what they say. Yeah, when you see him, you won't speak to him, you stand all around like a bending on me.
Respect your
I'll drop shit off. Your luggage and I mean lay down the ground, you can't double.
So you don't mind sharing the story behind the link up with us?
First of all, shout out to Duke Concepts. He was the one that took me to the States for my tour. Yeah, so that day was actually a busy day. So I actually missed my performance. That's a funny story, right? I actually missed the performance on that show.
Wow.
Yeah, because I had a fan. I had a lady who's, I would say like, she's a class A CIC fan. I'm talking about big fan. Yeah. You know, somebody that support everything that you do. And like basically they have like a pink, like they have like a picture. You know, like when you really love this artist, you don't understand to a certain extent. And her husband was her fiance, because that was their engagement that he hired me to perform. So I didn't even know Davido show was going to be that day. As soon as I got to the stage, he was like, I'm engaging my fiance on this day, and I really need you there. Whatever it will cost, I don't mind paying. She's like your biggest fan. This lady, like, she have never been to like African settings, like shows and stuff. She came to a CIC show, stood in the front row and was yelling her guts out. So I need you to come through and perform as I engage her. So yeah, I accepted because I like to make my fans happy. So that day we got the call. Duke was like, you have to come to the show for David. I was already at the engagement ceremony, and to drive there was almost like 2 hours. So when I calculated the time, David was supposed to be on stage at 9 o'clock. When I calculated the time to get there, it was like 9:15.
Wow, so you are 15 minutes late.
So I couldn't make it in time, to open up for him. But, when I got there, Duke was like, oh, let's go, let's go. David want to meet you. I went there, we chopped it up a couple of times. It was like, oh, I've always been seeing your stuff, let's see how it goes, you're an amazing act. And we had a couple of conversations, but we caught that part.
So after the link, are we expecting any collaboration?
Like my thing is, I like to move in silence. When it happens, it happens. Just let God lead. Like everything that you do in life, just get rid of the paper. Like I have like a bunch of pictures with so many amazing artists. Link up videos with so many amazing artists. But my thing is like, if I was the artist that just wanted to be in the news, I would have done that. But I posted that video for a purpose.
So what was the purpose? Can you share?
It's best known to myself. Yeah, I just wanted them to know that like David's an amazing artist. Yeah, so I was at his show and yeah, but I just allow God to lead. I'm never in a hurry for anything. When it happens, it happens. Like I feel like I was placed in this industry for a purpose, and if you ask me, I would feel like I feel fulfilled. Like when I came into this industry, like there was a bridge between the old generation and that of the new. The old generation had this mentality where like brand artists were like profane type of people, like they insult women in their song, say explicit things and stuff. But we formed that bridge. We brought them back to it, to loving what is theirs. People now proud to affiliate with Liberian songs when they go to concerts. You see Liberians on parties now, like everybody requesting Liberian songs. So I play my part, and I'm glad that I could contribute immensely to the growth of this industry. So even if I decide to drop my pen today, I know like, hey, you did your team at beginning. Yeah.
That's great to know, and thank you so much for always contributing to Liberian music and moving Liberian music to the higher heights. Let me cheer you up a little bit as it relates to your recent trend where you made a bold statement concerning giving a sum of 25,000 United States dollars for a hit-to-hit. My question has to do with what prompted you to make that statement?
Oh, like if you watch the full interview, you would know like basically we had conversations around it. The thing is, everybody say what they want to say online. There's always no problem. If CIC come and say those same things that people said, it's always a problem. And my thing is, I'm really hard-headed. It's just because of the fact that, like when you age, you grow up from certain things, but I'm not scared of trouble, yeah. So, and I felt like we were having an interview and she asked a question and I just said, what it was. I feel I have a great catalog, but every time you hear artists online, they would be like, "Oh, let's go hits for hits." We have done a hits for hits before. During the Corona time, there was this hit by his thing by Jamal. I think it was me and Kawazi on Instagram Live. We have fun with it. It was just a friendly movement. So that was just more like a friendly, jovial conversation that we initiated. So I'm like, instead of us doing it for free, at least let's put some money into it. At least if somebody walking away with small thing, and make it juicy now. For me, I like to gamble now. Yeah.
You haven't seen anybody come into that challenge?
Oh, I can't say. Nobody hit me up or asked me anything. It was just a fun conversation, and maybe my late gamble spirit, I let, for me, I let odds. I let my late 2.5 or 2 go. Yeah. I would have like my bill better mass now.
So I don't want to be a buyer. So assuming I consider you as the 001 of Liberia, who do you think is your competitor?
First of all, my name is CIC, and I always like to make this clarity. This is where the whole interview, the last time, got mixed up. My name is CIC. The CIC means Commander-in-Chief. That's a play name that I got from small. And Commander-in-Chief is Commander-in-Chief. Like, I can't add 001 to Commander-in-Chief. Yeah. So let me just admit it. Like, I've never said I'm the 001. I just said I'm CIC. I'm CIC. You understand me? Like, that's my name. And that's a title by itself. Yeah. So when I was small, my mom said I always used to like gun plays with my friends. So she said, like, people always felt like I was more like a leader, and I always like to take the initiative and like lead my friends. So they gave me that name. CIC is a play name. So my name is CIC. I cannot come and add another title to it. It's just CIC. And I'm okay with the CIC. My fans that know me as CIC, I'll be at CIC. Yeah, so that's what's up.
That's good to know. You have been flying the flag of Liberian music high across Africa. What do you think Liberian music really need to grow to the global stage?
Nobody should tell you anything else aside money. Shirama. Yeah, music is a business. You understand me? Like you need money. There's nothing that you would do that require money. Even to enter into some rooms, you have to know certain people. To meet those people, we require certain connection. Before you get those connection, at the end of the day, even if you're not paying the person for it, like you will have to maybe travel, link up with certain people, go to certain places. Even the fact that you're just taking car to go there, you gas in a car, you spending money. So music is money, and unfortunately, we haven't had like major investors over the time, but we have people that have helped in so many capacity that have helped. But I would say it's money. Like where Liberian music is right now is not talent. We have crazy talent. We have talent for the next 30 to 35 years. Like the first thing, as soon as I open my timeline in the morning, like I'll see one new artist, like that is amazing. The next morning you open, you see another new artist that is amazing. Like nobody should tell you like, these lads need just talent. Like, come on, they're already talented. All they need now is just a major push. So like we need more.
So in short, for Liberian music to go to the global stage, we need a financial support.
So let me tell it to you, for your songs to be played on channels outside of Liberia, that money, you would pay for it. For your songs to be played on certain radio stations, you would pay for it. For you to even get on certain charts, you have to know certain people. At times, you even pay for it. So when you see these songs on charts, when you see these songs playing and you see some making movements and stuff, do not feel like there's no money spent. There's money spent. Nobody should tell you like that song is extra, or like even recently I had Bleje playing in Ghana, Tanzania, and a couple of countries and stuff. Like it was crazy. It was a crazy movement, media movement and stuff. All those things were paid for. It's not because like the song can be good, it will make its own move, but money can make Toto wrong. Yeah. So the song just looking like Toto. Yeah. So you see that fire, like the money, and you gotta put the fire on the Toto bar for the Toto to move fast. So everything that we do once it comes to music, it requires money. Like you go to clubs, you go to bars and stuff. These DJs can't be standing for too long. You have to be appreciative, even if that you rap it as even if that nigga scratch guys that I appreciate you. I know, that your job to do that thing, but be grateful. Like I always tell people, like for me, I like to make people feel at home. Like it's not, I don't have it all, but whatever I get, at least let's break bread. Yeah, let them not go around. You can't be greedy with it. Yeah, you die, you leave it red.
So looking at your journey for your early hits, what have been your toughest challenge and how did you overcome it?
So, I always say finances, right? But I have found a way wherein like I have a balance, Music is how I will put it. Let me find the right way to put it. Music opens doors for you. It creates a platform. You understand me? How you leverage that platform is what makes you who you are. You understand me? Like music is seasonal. Nobody can be artist number one for a long time. It fluctuates. You be number one today, so on that they'll come on and buy and blast you, man, number one. You drop to number two, number three, but always find a way to stay afloat. Like be a part of the conversation. I've been 10 years in this. You have to know how to carry yourself. You have to know how you want to handle your business. So if you just mind it from the standpoint where you be like, oh, let me just totally survive off music money in the country, Gavin will kill you. Yeah, because like you eat it for a long time. Like I always tell people, like have a plan B to everything that you do. Start a business, go to school if you can. Just moving silent. You don't have to be loud about it and stuff. Like if you want to, at times it's also good to share your progress report of how your life is going. But for me, I'm always a silent mover. Like when you see me, but at the end of the day, like I always feel like money have always been one of our major challenges in this industry, and I pray it gets better. Gradually, I pray it gets better.
After listening to your major challenge, which has to do with finance, and I'm excited to know that finance was never a way to deter you, but instead you kept moving forward because you believe in yourself and you believe in what you were doing. What measure do you have for fans, especially people abroad that are always following you?
I would say like it's just not about me, right? It's about like brand music. This is what we have. This is what we have as a nation, as one people. If we don't promote it, if we don't support it, it definitely will die down. Our own, yeah, enough for nobody. Let's learn to promote our own. You understand me? I know like people feel discouraged at times, like, you know, there are so many negativity online, you know, there are so many. This is showbiz. It's not meant to be boring, you know. Things will happen all the time. Some of our artists will just jump on and be like, oh, they may and blah blah blah, some of them small lost kind of. The thing is, we try to make this industry seem as if to say it should be holy. It really shouldn't be. It happens in Nigeria, it happens in Ghana is even worse. Every day there's a beef there. It happens in America. Even today, there's a whole situation with Nicki and Cardi online. They are going back and forth. So that's normal, you know. So as soon as you talk about it, as soon as you know, artists go, you know, have like some disagreement online. Yeah, people, oh, Liberian artists are not united. Come on. There's a showbiz. It's not meant to be boring. Like, these things should be normal. Like, so what you would say, oh, America not united too? Because they're like the two biggest female rappers in America, like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Like, they're going back and forth on so many things. Like, those are artists. That's how they choose to voice out their disagreement online. Yeah, so how they settle or how they handle it, that's what it is. But I always feel like as an artist, like, do you live for you? Yeah, don't mind the tabula rasa and you know.
In your having wizard voice.
Yeah, they Buccaneers, man. Yeah, they musical surrogates.
So specifically, what measure do you have for your fans in Liberia?
I want to say I love you guys so much. They know that I let it be in a bad way. They know that one. And the thing is, I appreciate everything that they have done for me over the years, you know, and that they still do for me. You see my people that they can ride for me, big or yeah. So now I say when I receive some legend online, yeah, I can want to lash myself, but if I even re-honor his when I begin to balance it on it, I said, Tommy, I appreciate them. We are one family. I don't even see them as fans anymore. I want big family, and we like each other. We can defend each other. Because you try my friend and legend, why we legend.
So your fans are everywhere, right?
Yeah, my fans, they are amazing. They are a bunch of amazing people. And we grew. The good thing about it, like, we basically grew up together. So it's a family. It's been over 10 years. You know, when you know somebody for 10 years, like your brother and sister now, all our brother and sister. Yeah, we're not just going to see my same part, you know, but like one family. And pretty soon we'll have like a big family meeting. Yeah, we have like a big family meeting. Yeah.
It'll be online, eh?
Yeah, we cousins. We cousins. So it's cause. I will call each other a cause.
Wow. To CIC fans, I hope you listen to what he just said. He love you and you should continue the support.
People, yeah. At times they will tell me, oh, stand down, certain thing. As soon as I see that comment and they're telling me, oh, the one you do that correct, I say, okay. They're not letting one of my people. You know, like, you can't always be right. Yeah, but they have been very supportive, and I'm forever grateful, man. Like, they're amazing people. Amazing people. And the thing is, I have fans for all walks of life. So that's the thing about it. Like, You know, I got my glang glang man, I got my cool man, I got my glang glang Judah, I got my cool Judah, you know. I got my others, you know, my old folks, my pops now, you know, the mom see them. Yeah, so varieties of fans, so I just try to like have a balance with them and just be grateful for everything life life God give me the people now, so I gotta be grateful for them. Sweet people.
So how do you feel receiving a negative comment on your posts on social media?
Yeah. Before I read just said the legend they can let you say come try it. I say you can try out. But kinda and he say you won't be miserable, we'll show you how miserable can be. Yeah, I like it because like I always say, like these are miserable people. Do not allow people to rub off on you in a negative way, you know, to project their misery. Nah, don't allow it. Yeah, so my thing is when I kind of see some kind of funny comment, be like, yeah, they want, he receiving love to it all, that ain't making him miserable at it. Yeah, so day or day. Yeah, you have to have the mindset for it. Like if I was falling for everything, every day, but I would say something. Yeah, but I'll latch them in my heart, so that no matter. Yeah, they latch me, I'll not latch you on long. They say, oh, we disappoint. You know my fans them by the kudo say they disappointed. Oh, disappointed in crowd. Oh no, you latch me until I latch you by my heart, and you latch me small latch, I latch you big latch.
So what comes to your mind when fans say that he disappointed in you on how you responded to the situation?
Oh yeah, at times like, you know, I'm a human. Like at times I get out of character. And like at times when I see it, I be like, this is not me. You know it's not me. But at times they can push me. I'm not a robot. I have feelings too as well. You know, at times like, even though when I hear me, but yeah, at least let me see that something. Sometimes like you use one person, you say example for the what I want to help you on it. Yeah. When you check one person, the rest can fall in line. So I won't buy no one thing. Yeah.
Wow. That's so amazing to know. So before you leave, could you please bless up with your training song pledge?
So first of all, it's on the album. It's one of the favorite songs on the album. And it's on all streaming platforms. Go there, go stream it. Don't know we jail on pledge. When I say baby Brickley Wits, you already know. So it's amazing being here. Like I said, I can sing too much because I get cool. But if I'm gonna tell you that I get cool, I can't, you're gonna say I find excuse. So yeah, the black, I think that the overdose or the cold medicine that ain't making me live it, you know. Yeah, I already been pumping it because no, I was surprised I even could make it today. But I told myself I wasn't going to cancel again. Yeah, that was a promise that I made. But I owe you one freestyle.
And okay, when should I expect that freestyle?
Oh, soon, amazing. Yeah, amazing.
So this question is personal to us. How do you see this platform, Skyline Entertainment LIB? Are we promoting the Liberian music industry?
Oh yeah, you guys are doing an amazing job. You know, there will be difficulties here and there, but you always have to have a fixed mindset. You know, like know what it is that you want to do. You know, have your short-term plans, your long-term plans. You know, once you have a committed team around, yeah, I don't think like too much my business like that. Yeah, but it's amazing to have like good people around, people that, you know, have the same like minds, you know, want to see you grow, you know, want to see things get better. Yeah, but gradually, you know, I feel like this would be something that would be massive, and it's already massive, but it's gonna be bigger and better. But I must say kudos to you guys. Yeah, like I said, it's a cozy space, you know. Since I go ahead and, you know, I sweat. So.
Well, CIC, thank you so much for the words of encouragement. And it is our prayer that Skyline Entertainment improve day by day. What message do you have for people behind the camera?
Oh yeah. Wait a minute, is that breaking sir? Check out that other internet man. Time I gotta hurry the interview. I get OPL. You know, I gotta hurry with the interview. Get OPL, but you know, amazing team. You know, it's good to when my thing is I feed off energy. You know, entering, you know, meeting them. It was an amazing feeling, and let me say kudos to them. You know, I've watched a couple of the interviews, and I see the kind of production they are putting into it. So it's not easy to do that kind of thing. Like being a creative in this country, it can be frustrating, but you just have to have the mindset for it and know what it is you want to do. So like kudos to them. Yeah, I pray that, you know, things get better from here.
What's your recommendation to the team?
I would say it's been amazing so far. I don't think I have much to say. You know, I think they're doing a good job. Like, the thing is, I always feel like, for me, I always set yearly plans. You know, like, I like for my, you know, my next work to be better than what you know my previous work. So, you know, it's always good to go back, you know, watch old videos and see where you can improve, whether that's sound quality, whether it's picture quality, whether it's editing, you know, all those things. It helps with the brand because, like, it have to be a transitional process, like, you know, moving from point A to point B. You know, point B have to be better than point A. So, you know, as you grow, you know, things get better. So gradually, I'm sure things will fall into place.
CIC, thanks so much for joining us today, and to be honest, it was truly a pleasure having you on our platform.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you for affording me the opportunity to be here. For me, I always feel honored when I'm invited. So shout out to the, you know, Skyline team and everybody that made this happen. You know, I want to say I appreciate you guys, and I wish you all the best and all of God's choicest blessings. Yeah.
That's it for today's episode of Soundwave Conversation. Thanks so kindly for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts. I remain your host, Rosetta H. Frumer, but like to be called most lovely Frumer. Until next time, please keep your hearts open, your playlist full of soul. Bye-bye.
Skyline Entertainment is a home of real stories and raw talents. Skyline Entertainment is a home of real stories and raw talents. Skyline Entertainment is a home of real stories and raw talents. Skyline Entertainment is a home of real stories and raw talents.
So I put myself in raw.